favorite color. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeannie and this is Getthisglowing. And if you've never been here before, then welcome. And if you're one of my new subscribers, I am so happy that you joined the Gen X Beautiful team and Getthisglowing. And if you are returning, then welcome back. Thank you so much because you really make the difference. And in today's video, we are going to be looking at a no makeup look. And we're also going to be looking at getting that look using some cream products, because as we head into fall, then our skin just sometimes really wreaks havoc on us as the weather seems to get a little bit more brisk and the heat comes on and we just tend to dry out. I know I do. I have really dry skin to begin with, and once that heat comes on and the temperatures drop a little bit, my skin gets a lot of texture and I seem to be one big skin flake. And so that is when I really pull a lot of my cream products. Probably the biggest collection or the biggest makeup line of cream products that I have in my collection is my Nudestixs. And so I've been shopping a little bit around and looking at some of the new colors that they have coming out. I'm really interested in picking up the new collab that they have with Hilary Duff. Haven't done it yet, but I have picked up some new colors in their Nudies line, which is probably my favorite thing that they sell other than just their eye pencils. I am a really big fan. I've got a whole drawer full of Nudestixs. And so if you'd like to see a look using more cream products and how to use cream products, it is so easy. I think people are intimidated of cream products just because they haven't played around with them, but it's like scribbling on your face and just smoothing it out. It's like writing on a dry erase board and then wiping it off with your fingers. So it is so easy to use cream products, and I feel like that they really make a huge difference in my skin come fall and winter. And so if you'd like to see how I got this look using mostly Nudies, then just keep watching. We're going to get into it right now. So let's get started. Some of the favorites in my collection for a no makeup look that I'm going to be showing you those today. What have I got done so far? I have went in with the Stay Naked foundation. I haven't actually tried this before, and so I picked up a shade 40NN, and I'm just really playing around with it today. I haven't applied my eyebrows, and I'm going to just use my Wander Beauty pencil that I got in my box. For my brows, I have them sort of what I call, they are microbladed but not heavy. I had the girl do what I call a templating technique, where they just basically go in with a shade that's really lighter than what they would normally do, and then she didn't fill them in very much, and I never went back and had them touched in the way that I was supposed to, because I just wanted the shape there. I didn't really, I wanted to keep doing my brows. I do them on a daily basis, and I just wanted the shape templated there so that I wouldn't have to spend so much time looking at each brow and comparing them. That to me takes a lot of time. Then that way, you know, I can go darker if I want, lighter if I want. But the product that I really love to use on a no makeup day whenever I get done with my brows is the Brow Lift in the color Light by Gentry Kelly. And Gentry Kelly spells her name with a J, Jentry. She is a makeup artist. She actually wrote a book. It's hilarious, and she is hilarious. She has a big presence over on Instagram if you want to follow her over there. She wrote a book called From Hooker to Looker, And it's a, I think it's called A Makeup Guide for the Not, not So Easily Offended. And I have a personality like that. And so she's just hilarious. She's been featured on Dominique Sachs's channel. And that's where I learned about her. And this product that she has is called Brow Lift Light, and it's just a dream product. It's my favorite product that she sells. It's well worth the price because I've had mine for about 2 years and I've barely dented it because it takes so little of an amount. She has her own makeup line. She has a store in the Houston area. I love watching her Instagram. So, and I will link it below, but the product that I love, and I have mine in light, but it really does, it looks like this, and it really does just give you an instant facelift, it feels like. And so I use a brush that is actually a Winsor & Newton Galleria brush, any small flat definer brush. I absolutely love this product, and so I just go in and, you know, like I said, I probably will have this for 10 years because I barely make a dent in it. So I get it on one side here, and then I actually wipe it off on my hand because it takes so very, very little. And then I just carve out the underneath of my brow. I just go in, and then it just makes a nice little lifted effect. And then I have enough on my brush this time. I never know whether I'm going to have enough to do both sides. It just sort of depends. But today I do. And I think that if you have the Benefit, you know, the pencil that has like the 4, it looks like a clicker pen from Bic. I think that they have a one that you can click and you can kind of get the same effect with it. I have this product. I'm used to using this product, and I like this product very, very much. And so then I have picked up recently a color that is kind of it's marketed as a blush, and it really is a blush, but when you use it, it's a Nudie by Nudestixs, and they come with the color on one end and a little brush on the other. And I actually use the brush, sorry, but it just has almost like a contour shade to it, and this is called Bondi Bay, and I just rub it in, and it is just a beautiful natural looking shade. And it looks like it's going to be a shade that would be a contour shade, but once you get it blended in, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And it looks like a very natural, just flushed hue. And so I don't find that it's really a contour shade. But I just love it for a natural, no makeup look. It sort of reminds me, not in the shade, but how the Buxom shade of primer infused blush, the shade in Seychelles, makes your skin just look like that natural hue, just your skin but better. That's kind of what this does for your skin. It's almost like you really don't have anything on. It's your skin but better tone. And that's why I really reach for this one when I'm reaching for a no makeup look. I always go to this one. And it's called Bondi Bay. And I actually use these little brushes. I find that they are really dense enough that they're a really good option to blend this out. Another brush that you could try would be something that would be pretty stiff in the line. I used to have a really, really good brush that I loved for this from Doll 10, but it broke. A flat top kabuki like the F80 from Sigma would be another good choice. That would be, you know, like a foundation brush. I just love this color, and I really don't feel like that you necessarily need a separate contouring cream. One that I love is by the brand, I don't know if you've ever heard of this brand or not, but it's by the brand Folk Allure. And this takes a while to get to you because I believe it is shipped from Korea. And I have mine in the shade number 3, Coffee. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's just a little bit deeper. But this is very much like the Fenty Match Sticks. And it's really not too terribly dark. It's just a little bit of a contour. So you don't really have to place it very hard. And the thing that I like about this, the diameter of the stick itself is very, very small. So it stays in a very small area. And that's why I like this. And I like the color of this one. And it is a lot better price point than the Match Stick from Fenty Beauty. And another option, if you don't like the tonal value of Bondi Bay, is the shade In the Nude. I really like this one, and I'll swatch that. So this is a very pretty shade, In the Nude, and it's a Nudestix Nudies as well, and it just looks like this, and it has the brush right on the other end. When I'm doing a natural look, I really don't use a lot of concealer anyway. I have been in love with the Giorgio Armani Master Corrector in the shade 1 Pink. And I put that on before I put on my foundation. And that pretty much has basically taken care of my need for using concealer. But when I have been using concealer lately, I have only been putting it over here where I have the veining on my eyes. And then I have been putting a little bit on the end of my nose where I seem to be a little bit more redder on the end of my nose, and any blemishes that I have and any redness that I have. And that's pretty much all I do. And then I'll take the end of my sponge and I'll just kind of blot that in. So that's how I've been handling my concealing. And I really haven't been doing much concealing since I discovered the Armani Master Corrector. And I think that that really helps me personally with any creasing, because I just don't use it. And then of course I dot some, which I forgot. I dot some on my hyperpigmentation right here. But I don't use very much at all, and then the sponge takes up a lot of it. And so whatever doesn't absorb on the sponge or on my skin, then I can take some over into the middle of my eye, because this is where my darker area is where that veining is over here. Not so much on the inner eye, which is where my creasing is. That's where I've been focusing, and I just leave it like that. So for my highlighter, the product that I have been loving for a no makeup day, I actually received in a box. I can't remember which one. I want to think maybe my Allure box, but it is the Dewy Stick by Ciate London, and it's just gorgeous. It is just a balm consistency. It looks like this, and it's just gorgeous. It's just very shiny. And so you can just apply this right to your skin, and it does feel tacky when it first goes on, but it will set down on your skin and it will not feel tacky after just a minute or so, just a few seconds. So you just smooth that to wherever you want that shine to be. And I just find that it's absolutely gorgeous. I just love it. And I have really been using this a lot, especially when I just want it to look like, you know, God made me this way. It is just absolutely beautiful. And I cannot rave on this product enough. It is just gorgeous. I just think Ciate just hit it out of the park with this, especially for the wintertime coming. I mean, what better way to flatten and stick all of your dry patches down than with this stick? I mean, this is going to be so good for my skin in the wintertime. If you have really oily skin, then this may not be the product for you. But if you have dry skin or you have texture on your skin, it's just so pretty. I just really, really like it. It just gives you this natural glow, and you just look glowing. It's just an exciting product for me, and I just love it for those days that you want to just look like God made you like that. So I'm really excited for it. So then for your lips, I had gotten a free gift whenever I purchased my Bondi Bay, and this is in Sunkissed by Nudestixs. And so this is a really pretty color, and you can use it, again, they're lip products you can use for your lips, for your cheeks, whatever. So I love this one. It is a really nice, just almost kind of your lips but better. I really like this color. For the eyes, I'm just going to go in and use this color Putty. And basically, I just scribbled the color all over my eye, and then I just use my finger. And you do not want to use a primer whenever you use these. Do not put a primer down. You can put your base over your eyelid, your foundation, but do not use a primer, or else they will stick and they will not slip and slide and smear to where you can blend them. And then I just go over to the other side and just smear, 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 and do the same thing. And then just to give it a little bit of dimension, I'm going to use this shade that I love, and it's called Terra. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that in the crease. Just a light apricot coppery color. And it's a matte shade. So it kind of looks a little bit like your eye color, your lid color, but better. And then I'll put some over here. And I'll just put a little bit on the lower lash line. Okay. And now all that we have left to do is put on a little bit of mascara and we'll be done. The mascara that I used is the Essence Lash Princess. It's the one in the green tube. And guys, I like this one so much better than the one in the purple. Wow, it really does make your lashes look false. And it's called False Lash Effect Mascara, and it's true. Because I cannot remember. I have that that serum stuff that you're supposed to put on to make them grow, and I can barely remember to take my prescription medicine. I don't know, like, I don't know what it is with me. Anyway, whatever. I cannot remember to do that, and I wish I could. But I did not use any primer, that white stuff. I didn't use that. And this is all I have on my lashes, but look at them. They look so good. I like them. I really like this mascara. This is like, oh, I think it's really good. So I'm really loving that. And I like that, you know, it's just a very natural looking look with the Nudies. Shout out in the comments if you want to see more on Nudestixs. I'm really on the fence about getting the Hilary Duff collab that they've done. It looks really, really pretty, and if you'd like to see a tutorial using that, I would be happy to pick that up and do that. Just shout out in the comments. I think that cream products are great as we head into fall and winter time. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, then give me a big thumbs up, and more importantly, if you did like this video, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel before you leave. It's really easy to do. All you've got to do is hit the big red subscribe button below. And while you're there, if you want to be reminded of future content on my channel, all you got to do is smash that bell and YouTube will remind you. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. But for now, smooches, guys!